D, and E.
That face was ugly.
My face is ugly.
My face.
No, it's me.
No, it's me.
Let's continue, okay?
Okay.
Let's talk about being ugly next time.
Yeah.
Okay, go fire.
Done.
Okay, so let's try. Letter C.
All right. So the largest amount of. Oh wait, that's D. My bad. There are 45% of the total men enrolling in engineering, which makes it the first place. Make it in the first place. The next following was social science with
Social
20
science.
social science with 25%. The education takes the third spot with 20% of the total enrollments for men. The career that has the least enrollments was humanities, only take 10%.
Okay, women.
Women, so there are 35% of the total women enrolling in education, which makes the education 15% higher than from women than men. Humanities take the second spot with the percentage of 30%. It's got an increasing from the man. On the other hand, there are not many women choosing engineering as a career for their work. That makes the engineering only take 20%. And the least one, apart from the social science of men, which takes 25%, the social science of women only takes 15%.
Yeah, 15%. Okay, I will try. I will try. I didn't do it. Okay, but I want to, because there's just two. I want to make it one. Okay, I'll try to make it one. Okay, only one paragraph. So we're going to talk about the number of men and women enrolled in Clydesdale University. For men, the engineering department, the engineering is 45%, whereas to women it falls down to 20% for engineering. And then for the social science, for social science compared to engineering, it falls significantly from 45% to 25%.
20%.
Yeah. Social science first for men. Yes, for men. From 45%, it falls significantly to 25%, right? But whereas in women, from engineering to social science, it falls sharply. No, not really sharply. It falls slightly from 20% to 15%. And then next to that, next to men, is education, 20%, which it falls slightly from social science. Social science to 20%. And the last one is humanities. Yeah. It's really bad when you are not prepared. Okay, the education and humanity falls slightly for 20%. No, this is 10%. The last is 10%. Why my copy is 20%? Okay, and for the women, for social science is slightly lower than the engineering because the social science is 15%, whereas the engineering is 20%. But it rises in humanities. In humanities, it rise for 30%. And then it continued to climb for 5% in education department. Like that. Very bad. Okay, next, letter D.
Letter D. So the largest teens spend 15 hours per week on the internet to study or to work, while they spend 20 hours on leisure activities. They spend 5 more hours in leisure activity, which makes the total hour 20s. The 20s spend 50 hours per week on the internet to work, but it falls sharply down to 18 hours on leisure activities. On to the 30s, they spend a bit lower than the 20s, 5 hours lower, which makes it 45 hours per week to work, and it falls sharply from 45 hours to 17 hours leisure activities. The 40s, as like their name, they spend 40 hours. They spend 40 hours to work, while they only spend 30 lower hours to work for leisure activities, which make the total hours only 10. The 50s, they are just like the 40s, spending the equal amount of time, is 40 hours, to work, but it's for leisure activities, the 50s spend 11 hours per week, which makes them more than the 40s 1 hour. And the last one, the 60s. They only spend 17 hours to study or to work, but the amount of hours increase slightly in leisure activities, which makes them 18 hours per week.
Yay! Okay, so my turn. So the number of hours per week people of different ages spend using the internet for different types of activities. No, the number of hours using the internet for studying and working. For teens to 20s, it climbs up from 15 hours to 20 hours. And from 20s to 30s, it has a what? It has a sharp, yeah. No sharp. It's a slight fall. Slight fall from 50 to 45. 5. So the 30s only spend 45 hours for studying and working. While the 40s, from 30s to 40s, it has a slight fall again to 5. So 40s, as you said, it's only 40 hours also. While the same with 40s to 50s, they fall 40 hours. And for the 60s, from the age of 50s, it has a sharp fall, sharp decrease when it comes to hours because it's only 17 hours. Okay, now for the number of hours spent to leisure activities, the teens is always the first because they have the highest. They have 20 hours, whereas the 20s, it falls slightly, just very slight to 18 hours. And the same with 60s. Okay, the 20s and 60s are the same number. They have 18 hours. While for the 30s, it falls a very light, only 1 hour to 17 hours. And then it has a significant fall. Significant fall to 40s for just about 10 hours, so 7 hours fall. And then it rises a little. To 50s, it rises a little to 1 hour, so it becomes 11 hours. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on, letter A.
All right, so wait, let me just Next page. Right. The transportation in the car transportation in 2005 was takes 50% of the total transportation of Rockingham, while in 2015 it got a significantly decrease down to only 35%. The next following would be carpool. Takes 25%, a quarter of the total transportation, but in 2015 it falls slightly to 20%. On the other hand, the amount of people who work at home in 2005 was 10%, but in 2015 it rise to 15%. Will that work?
Yes.
The bus and walking still remain their same percentage, 15% and 5% respectively.
Bicycle.
Yeah. And the bicycle in 2005 was 5%, was the one of the two least transportation in Rockingham, but in 2015 it got a sharply increase to 10%.
Yay! Can I not say something? Can I not?
Yes. Yes.
Is it okay? Let's skip my part. Let's move on next. Okay, anyways. So I'll try, okay? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we are going to the form of transportation to what's this? Form of transportation in Rockingham. Okay, let's start with the car in 2005 to 2015. In the car, as you said, in the car, it's the top. It's always the number one. It's always the highest. It has 50%. Whereas in 2015, it falls sharply. It falls sharply to 35%. It becomes lower. Yeah, so the people are getting healthier, right? Getting healthier. And then, so the carpool. Okay, next to the car is the carpool.
What is the carpool?
I'm not sure what is the carpool. Maybe it's like, okay, I'll try to search first, okay. I'm not sure, maybe taxis, but not really. Let's see.
Well, did you notice that I've been giving you some hearts?
What's that?
That's the heart.
That's the heart?
Yeah, the rest.
Okay. Carpool, it's a group of people who travel together, especially for work or school, just like school bus, like that. Okay. Yeah, so where are we? Thank you. So for the carpool, it falls down to 25% in 2005, but then in 2015, it continued to fall to 20%. And the next to the carpool is bus. Bus remains 15% from 2005 and 2015. Whereas the bicycle is only 5% in 2005. It has a significant rise or growth. Okay, in 2015 it becomes 10%. And walking in 2005 and 2015 remains the same to 5%. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on. Oh, don't know. Now determine the topic. In task, no.
We already done that.
Why I'm reading that? I'll go back to page 30, page 36. Okay, so here, we're done here. We're done here. Because it's just, they look the same. Okay, there you go. So we're done here. Okay, this time we're going to write the conclusion. So in the conclusion, you sum up your ideas, right? So you already have the like this, the title. Yeah, it's like the summary, and after the summary you will have your details, right? And then the details, you will have the comparison. Okay, yeah, comparison and then details. And after that, you will write the paragraph. And after the paragraph, you will write the conclusion. My brain cannot take it anymore. So, look at the follow. Look, why are you studying this?
Because I need to have a test.
When is your test?
I don't know, but she said that I will have another test.
Okay, so it's okay. I will learn also in this one. So look at the following introduction and conclusion. Okay, I want you to read the introduction and then the conclusion.
The paragraph shows how many servings of certain food items sold on average every day into different seasons at the Vista Cafe. The average number of sales of each item changed with the seasons.
Conclusion?
Conclusion. In general, the average daily sales of each food item changed depending on the seasons. Certain items were more popular in the winter, and certain others were more popular in the summer.
Yes, okay. So discussion again. What is discussion? The introduction states the comparison, the difference, right? The comparison that will be made in the body of the essay. So because our essay is about the comparison, right? The details.
Comparison essay.
Yes. We made the comparison, and then in the comparison we made the details. So that's our essay. Okay, so the average number. Okay, I will not read that. Okay, let's move on to the another introduction. Introduction and conclusion.
Introduction. The graph shows how many men and women in Marysville paid for cell phone service from 1995 to 2015. The number of subscribers of each gender rose at similar rates during the 10-year period. Conclusion. Overall, while the number of both male and female subscribers rose significantly, they rose more for men.
I think the conclusion is much easier than the essay.
Yes!
Yeah, the essay is very hard. Okay, now let's practice on a separate sheet of paper. Okay, never mind. Let's move on. Okay, now this is the revision list. Addressing the task. Ooh, thesis statement, main ideas, the coherence, the main idea. Okay, if you are going to revise, you are going to write, correct? In your IELTS test, you're going to write, and after that, you're going to check. Oh, did I write all? Did I write everything? So this is your checklist. Get it?
Yes?
Okay, so do you have a copy? Do you have a book?
Yes?
Yeah, you're the one who sent the book to me, so you have this book. Okay, now let's move on. Read the following. No.
So
Okay, this is an example.
So why do you think that?
What?
If I don't have a book, so why do you think that I have the book to send you?
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
the point.
Yeah, okay. So average daily sales by number of servings. Okay, here it is. I want you to read. It's very long.
The bar graph shows how many servings of certain food items are sold on average every day in two different seasons at the Vista Cafe. The average number of sales of each item change with the seasons. Certain food items have much higher sales than others in the winter. Hot coffee had the highest number of sales, with an average of 75 servings sold daily. Following this, the item with the second highest number of sales was soup, with an average of 50 servings sold daily. Salad and ice cream had average daily sales of 25 servings each, and iced coffee had the lowest number of sales with close to 0 servings sold daily. The sales number for each food items were different in the summer from what they were in the winter. Iced coffee sale rose significantly to an average of 40 servings sold daily, The item that has the second highest number of sales was ice cream, with an average of 35 servings sold daily. Hot coffee fell to just 30 servings daily. Soup and salad has the lowest number of sales with 75 servings sold daily on average. In general, the average daily sales of each food item changed when the season changed. Certain items were more popular in the winter, but certain others were more popular than the summer.
Okay, so we are going to find, okay, because we're going to check the thesis statement, we're going to find, okay, we're going to find it. Okay, the thesis statement. So the thesis statement is usually the first sentence, okay, like this one. So this is it. Chung, chung. So this is the thesis statement, right? It's
Yes.
what the essay is about. And then for the main idea, so the main idea support the thesis. So the second sentence of this essay will comparison. So this one, this one, the average number. The second sentence compares the average number. Okay, charan. And then this comparison will become the main ideas of the body. So one paragraph. Okay, it's already correct. This is already the body. Okay, next, check for supporting details. Okay, supporting details is your body, right?
Yes.
Okay, and then next, because later I think we will have that. And then the main idea, certain foods. Oh, yeah, here, I already underlined. Okay, there you go. Certain foods, and then supporting details. Paragraph. Oh, there's really paragraph 2, paragraph 3, main idea. Paragraph 1 also.
Paragraph
Okay, no
1 is the intro.
Paragraph 1 is the intro. Okay. Paragraph 2 is then paragraph 3, the main idea, the sales number. And the conclusion is very easy. Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Okay, now, I think you will identify, but I know you can do it. Okay, where are we? Okay, here. Before that, I want you to read this first.
All right.
Transition word. Yes.
Paragraph. Paragraph 2. Transition words following. Purpose so sequence. Paragraph 4. In general. Summarize. Paragraph 4. But so
show contrast. Yes, I know you know that already. And then the grammar for spelling. Okay, check for sentence variety. Okay, I want you to read.
Paragraph 2, simple sentence. Certain food items has much higher sales than others in the winter. Paragraph 4, complex sentence. In general, the average daily sale of each food item changed when the season changed. Paragraph 4, compound sentence. Certain items were more popular in the winter, but certain others were more popular in the summer.
Yes. Okay, so let's practice. I think we will do it here. Okay, but let's stop here.